Hey everyone, Katie here from Thrift Your Heart Out, and today I've got a tag video for you, and this is the Nifty Thrifty tag, and I first saw it on Salamanda's channel here on YouTube, and I'm sure for any of you thrifters out there, you are more than aware of her channel. She does really awesome thrift hauls and stuff, and I just think that she's adorable, and I have to say my favorite video that she has ever done was her drunk dance studio. Oh my god, that makes me laugh each and every time that I watch it. So if you guys haven't seen it, run over to her channel, after this video of course, and go check it out. It's hilarious. Anyway, so I saw it on her channel and I just thought, hey, I want to do that tag video too, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so question number one is, what is the most expensive item you have thrifted? And mine is something I actually got recently. I picked up a pair of Nike sneakers from Thrift a couple of weeks ago, and I knew that I had to have them immediately because they were just the perfect color. They're this awesome like watermelon pink and light blue. They were my size, which was pretty miraculous. I was so happy to find that, and I had just been looking for a pair of sneakers like this for a long time. So I was happy to come across them at Thrift, even though they were $25, which is pretty darn pricey. I don't think I have any clothing that I've ever purchased at a thrift store that was that expensive, but I knew I just couldn't let them go because I wouldn't ever see them again. So I would definitely have to say that those are my most expensive items that I've gotten from a thrift store. So question number two is, what is the least expensive item that you've ever thrifted? And mine would have to be home decor. I got some cute little vases with flowers in them at a garage sale for 25 cents a piece, which is just a total score, and they are just so cute in my apartment. As far as clothing goes, nothing too much of note. I know I picked up some shirts here and there for $1 a piece, but they're usually pretty basic t-shirts. So yeah, I would say that those are probably the least expensive things that I've ever gotten. So question number three is, what is your favorite item that you've thrifted? And this is seriously like the hardest question for me, because obviously I love everything that I find at thrift stores. That's why I buy it, duh. But I would have to say, if I had to kind of whittle it down, there is one dress that I got at Freestyle Clothing Exchange, and it just called to me when I saw it on the rack. It's beautiful. It's this, definitely, it was not made in the 50s, it's not vintage at all, but it was definitely inspired by that time because it's kind of a shirt dress style, and then it goes out in the A-line kind of style that I love in the skirts, and it's big white polka dots on this dress, and it just makes me happy. I knew that I had to have it immediately when I saw it on the rack, and of course I was shopping with my mom, and you know, I barely picked it up. She was like, yes, yeah, you have to get that. So that's definitely one of my more favorite pieces. It's just kind of me to a T. But then also I found this great pair of heels at the SPCA thrift store in Sacramento. And again, they were polka dot, you know, white with black polka dots with a little black bow on them. And it's just, again, you kind of know when you see them, like, yes, that is me in a shoe form. Like, I need this in my life. So those kind of, when I think about everything in my closet, those kind of stick out as favorite pieces. Alright, so question number four is, what is your most regretted purchase? And before I answer, I would like to just say that I do really think long and hard when I'm at a thrift store and I'm shopping, because obviously, A, the piece is going to be taking up space in my closet, which is kind of precious space. And B, it's money. Even if it's only $2 for a shirt, that's $2 that you could be spending on like an iced tea. So you have to kind of think about those things when you're shopping, even if you find a great deal. So I really think long and hard, and if I'm kind of on the fence about something, I tend to err on the side of, I'll just leave it at the store. I don't want it to take up room in my closet if I don't really need it or don't really love it, so I really do give things thought when I'm shopping. So that said, I did still make a little bit of an error last year. I bought a black and white romper. Yep, a romper with some little pockets, and it tied up the back, and I thought it was just so cute when I got it, and every single time I tried to put it on before I left for some event, I was just like, why did I buy this? This is so dumb, and it just doesn't work for me. So that was definitely one of my most regretted purchases. So question number five is, what is your favorite thrift store? And this is tough. I would say, just right off the bat, my favorite one, and the one that I always try to go to pretty regularly, is Thrift. And the reason that I love going there is because it's huge, I always tend to find something. They have a great kind of turnover of items, and they always have the colored tag sale, so that every single day they have 25, 50, and 75% off tags. So literally I can never leave that place with at least one item, usually a lot more, but I just think that they're awesome, and definitely, if not my favorite, definitely one of my favorite thrift stores in the area. So question number 6 is, what is the weirdest item you've ever thrifted? And I hate to disappoint you guys, but I don't really have anything too weird in my possession. Yeah, I'm pretty safe, pretty boring in that way. I don't really have anything weird or odd that I've ever thrifted, so sorry, it's kind of a boring answer, but it's the truth. So question number 7 is, what is your most worn item? And I would have to say this is a tie between my black leggings that I picked up at a clothing swap. I've literally worn those things to death, and they are still going strong, so I love them. And then also the black flats that I picked up at Goodwill not too long ago. They were, I think, $6, and I literally reach for them all the time. I love them. So those are definitely my 2 items that I just reach for over and over and over again. Question number 8 is, what has been your most favorite thrifting experience? And I don't know, I think every time that I go thrifting is my favorite thrifting experience. I just love it so much. You know, literally I can go by myself, I can go with, you know, a family member, I can go with a friend, and it's just always fun. It's fun to kind of hunt and look for something and try things on. I just always have so much fun doing it. And literally you will never catch me like, oh, to go thrifting again, like I don't want to do that. Like, no, I will always be up for it. I'll always be game. If you're in Sacramento and you want a thrifting buddy, you hit me up. I will be there. I will help you find stuff. Like, I am that person. I just have so much fun when I do it. So I'm gonna say every time I go to a thrift store is my favorite time. Question number 9 is, what has been your best thrift deal? And I would have to say, hands down, it's probably the J. Crew blazer that I found at Deseret Industries thrift store. I scored on it for only $10, but it's a beautiful wool blazer that has tons of, you know, really nice embellishment, and under the collar it has really cool print work on it. But it was valued, I made sure to look it up after I got it, but it was valued at about $150 on J. Crew's website, which is just crazy, and the fact that I got it for only $10 is just like, oh my god, so awesome, such a great deal, and I know that I'm gonna have this blazer for a long time. It's totally classic and timeless, so that was definitely a score. Question number 10 is, what is your longest owned thrift item? And I would have to say mine is a skirt that I found at Freestyle. They were having a $1 sale on a whole bunch of clothing during the summer, I want to say about 3 years ago, and I was kind of digging through and I found this amazing, really adorable yellow skirt with blue and pink flowers all over it. And I just kind of fell in love with the shape of it, and of course I had pockets, so that was just a score. And I didn't try it on at the time, but I got it home and it fit perfectly, and I just think it is the cutest thing. I wear it tons during the summer because it's so lightweight. But that one I got, yeah, I think about 3 years ago, and only for $1, and I think I'll hold on to it for quite a while longer, so that was quite the find. So finally, question number 11 is, what is your favorite thrifted fashion trend? And I would have to say, even though I haven't quite tried it myself, it is the trend of midriff kind of bearing shirts with high-waisted A-line skirts in kind of the nod back to the 50s and 60s style. I think if done right and done tastefully, that is such a cute trend and looks so adorable on a range of body styles. I just think it's a really, really cute way to show skin without being too, you know, overbearing or just showing too much. You always want to be a lady, of course. And I think it's a really easy thing to do at a thrift store. You can just find a shirt that you like and chop it off, or sometimes you can even come across crop tops, so it's kind of easy for you. But I would say that that's probably my favorite trend going on right now. Alright guys, so that's it for the Nifty Thrifty tag. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I tag all of you to do it too. I can't wait to see your answers. And as always, thanks for watching and happy thrifting.